Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you're a regular to Conversations with Coach Jane, welcome back. I'm happy to have you here. My name is Coach Jane Njogu. I am a transformational mindset coach, and I'm excited to be doing today's video. If you started with me when the month started, I had mentioned that since October was the month of mental illness awareness, I had dedicated the month to do videos that cover the content or theme and the techniques we can use to manage stress. And we tackled technique number one, which was reframing. We tackled visualization. We tackled anchoring. And there's so many other techniques. And today I will cover the final number 4 techniques on how to manage stress. Remember that the goal of having these tools, the goal of us understanding how we can kick out stress or how we can manage stress is because stress is a tenant. Assuming that you're a house, you own a house. So stress is like a tenant who is just causing harm, who is just destroying your house, and they're not paying any rent. So we want to kick them out. So number 1 is taking care of yourself by watching what you feed your body and your mind. Yes, this involves eating healthy, this involves exercising. And I know somebody can turn back and tell me, hold up, how does me eating healthy or how does me exercising help? Remember that some of the stresses that we have, especially health stresses, they come from how we take care of our bodies. They always say our bodies are temples. So they come from how we take care of our bodies. What do you feed your body? How do you take care of your body? Because if somebody has obesity, there's some element of stress involved with that. If somebody is not eating healthy and they've gained weight, there's that stress that is coming up. So take care by watching what you feed your body as well as your mind. What do you watch? What do you feed your mindset? What does your mindset receive? Is it positive or negative things? If it's negative things, elements of stress again will pop up. If it's positive things, there's a difference, okay? Number 2, take time to unwind. Yes, a few years back, I was in the category where I believed that being busy all the time made me productive, or being busy all the time made me better than other people, superior to other people. But then it drained me. It made me feel stressed out because I was tired. I was constantly working. I was just tired. So me understanding that taking a time to unwind or just taking a time to take a pause, it made a great difference in my life because I was able to put a pause. I was able to tell myself it's time for me just to sit down, relax, and just enjoy the moment without doing anything. So when you prioritize your time to unwind, your body starts relaxing, your body starts, it's like it was worn out again, it repairs itself. So when you go back to do another activity, you have the energy for that. Number 3, talk to others. Yes, there's power in talking. Sometimes you're lost in our thoughts. Sometimes we have something that is bugging us, but we don't know who to talk to, or we don't want to talk to other people because maybe we think they will judge us, maybe we think they will not understand us. It will not make you vulnerable to talk to other people because it's quite the opposite, especially if you talk to a coach or a mentor. These are people who have been professionally trained to assist you. And if you cannot afford a coach or get a mentor, the other thing you can do is to talk to a friend or a person hypothetically. Explain your situation in a hypothetical way. Get to hear how they can handle that situation, and you will get 1 or 2 tips on how you can manage that situation. Sitting in that bubble, sitting in that energy where you're just stressed over something, it doesn't help. But listening to the opinion of other people really helps you to understand what you're dealing with and how you can handle it. Number 4, recognize when you need help and go and get it. Yes, when you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, remember that with mental awareness, if you don't address the issue at first, it starts growing. And if you address the issue from the grassroots, what happens? You are able to seek the help needed, professional help that is needed, and it will not escalate to issues of suicide. It will not escalate to issues of suicide attempts and all these things, because you took on the bold shoes and realized, you know what, I need help, and you went out and found the help. The other thing is make time for fun and fun activities. Yes, this is something that people ignore. We just want to work, 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 work. We forget that we need sometimes to take care of ourselves. We need to do fun activities, things that are going to motivate us, to help us stay positive, things that are going to help us release stress. Sometimes you go and let's say my fun activity is watching a movie. When I watch a movie, it takes me away from that perceived stress situation. And by the time I'm done doing that, most of the time I find myself that I have found a solution to something that was maybe bugging me, or I've come to realize that it was not even a stressful thing. The other thing, when you make things fun and it helps you accept what you cannot control. Again, it goes back to one of my videos that I did about how you can analyze a situation. Is it in your control? Is it not in your control? If it's in your control, what do you do? What resources do you need? If it's out of your control, what can you do about it? If there's nothing you can do about it, then why stress over it? You just do what you can and then you leave it at that. So it helps you to accept what you can and cannot control. And this brings you to that resourceful state. And then the other thing, you can practice relaxation methods like yoga, meditation, going for a walk as well as relaxation, just lying down and doing nothing. That can also help you in relaxing your nerves. Instead of beating yourself all the time, just take a pause and decide, you know what? It is my space. I want to have this space for myself. So that brings me to the end of my October series on stress management techniques. Thank you so much for joining me through the month of October. I hope the tools that I provided, one of them becomes your go-to tool that will help you manage stress whenever you feel like you're stressed. I hope that it will give you a better, or the videos will give you a better way of managing stress. There are many other techniques that I know we will cover in the future, one way or another, but I just selected my top techniques that have worked for me over the last couple of years or months. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and share with friends, because sharing is caring. These videos are not just for posting. They're all about educating people, informing people, ensuring that we have a community where we are all sitting in the right type of mindset. Because there's no point of me having this knowledge and not sharing with you. And there's no point of you knowing this knowledge and not sharing with somebody else who might benefit. Sharing is caring. And if I'm happy, you're happy. And when the chain of happiness or positivity is growing, or the tree is growing, then we have a better community. Thank you so much. Remember that change is a mindset, and I will see you next week in my next video, where I'll be unleashing the theme for November. Bye.